The world of politics is rarely quiet, but the latest wave of claims against Keir Starmer has sent shockwaves through Westminster. Just when Labour seemed poised to solidify its position as the dominant force in British politics, fresh allegations have surfaced, raising questions about Starmer's leadership, his past decisions, and the party's direction. These claims come at a crucial time, adding yet another layer of uncertainty to an already tense political landscape. So, what exactly is happening? And how serious are these new claims against Starmer? Let's break it all down. A leadership under fire. Keir Starmer has built his leadership on discipline, control, and a promise to restore trust in Labour. He's positioned himself as the steady alternative to years of Conservative instability. But as Labour gains momentum, Starmer himself is now facing heightened scrutiny. The latest claims against him, though still developing, suggest that his past actions and decisions may not be as unblemished as he presents them. Sources suggest that these allegations, which reportedly involve both political and legal decisions made before his time as Labour leader, could be used by opponents to weaken his credibility. Of course, in politics, timing is everything. With a general election on the horizon, critics are asking whether these revelations are genuine concerns or a well-timed strategy to slow Labour's rise. But regardless of intent, one thing is clear. Starmer now has another fire to put out. The political fallout. Reactions have been swift, with Labour's opponents seizing the moment to challenge Starmer's integrity. Some Conservative figures argue that these claims expose inconsistencies in his leadership, while others suggest that his history as a prosecutor could come back to haunt him. Meanwhile, Labour officials are pushing back, calling the claims a distraction from the real issues facing the country. But the real test isn't just about public statements, it's about perception. Starmer has worked hard to present himself as a leader of principle, but these fresh claims could plant seeds of doubt among voters. While many Labour supporters remain firm in their belief that Starmer is the best choice for the country, others might start questioning whether his leadership is as solid as it appears. This isn't the first time a Labour leader has faced turbulence at a critical moment. History has shown that political momentum can shift quickly, especially when controversy enters the picture. A calculated response. So how is Keir Starmer handling this latest challenge? As expected, his team has gone into full damage control mode. Early responses from Labour insiders suggest that they are treating these claims as politically motivated attacks rather than genuine concerns. They argue that the focus should remain on the party's policies and vision rather than attempts to discredit Starmer personally. But the bigger challenge is public perception. If Starmer appears defensive or dismissive, it could create an impression that he has something to hide. If he responds too aggressively, it could make the story even bigger than it already is. This is the kind of moment that tests a leader's resilience. Can Starmer navigate these claims without letting them define him? Or will this be the start of a deeper struggle within Labour's ranks? What this means for Labour's future. Despite these new claims, Labour remains the frontrunner in the political landscape. The party has gained ground in the polls, and Starmer's strategy has, for the most part, worked in his favor. But with new allegations surfacing, the opposition now has fresh material to work with, something they won't hesitate to use as election season heats up. For Labour supporters, the question is simple: can Starmer rise above this? For his critics, this is an opportunity to challenge his credibility. And for the general public, it's another reminder that politics is never as straightforward as it seems. As this story develops, one thing remains certain. The road to the next election just got a lot more interesting. Will these claims fade away, or are they the beginning of a larger challenge for Starmer? Time will tell.